this is going to be called Who Walks in the Door today?
Yeah.
So Steve Echols just walked in the door. He is our bike guy. He fixes and refurbishes bikes for us. And so, Steve, tell us what you do, why you do it, and your needs.
Okay. What I do is I get derelict bicycles and I fix them up and I get them to who needs them. Why I do it is kind of a mystery. I never raised my hand and said, God, I'm going to be your bike guy. Right. But here I am all these years later, and this is what I'm doing.
So maybe the first time you did that with a bike, is that what?
It's always very rewarding.
Yeah, always rewarding.
I have really 3 categories of bikes. The kids' bikes I just straight up give away. With helmets, by the way.
Okay.
My record, just so you know, one day, 56 kids' bikes. One day.
That'd be nice. And that includes helmets.
Everyone. The low-end bikes, I'm talking about Next and Roadmaster and the kinds of good buy Walmart.
Okay.
Those, what I do is I am in contact with halfway houses and people in recovery. And the way the conversation goes is, do you need a bike? And are you willing to work for it and when? And I have them do a little work and I get them a bike.
Nice.
Many dozens of bikes that way. The high-end bikes, Trek, Raleigh, Gary Fisher, those I sell. And that's how I finance the rest of the operation.
Okay. All right.
I don't sell even 1% of the bikes that I take in.
Oh.
My needs are that right now I am desperately seeking a new facility. I've been in a church. They were very generous to allow me to do my little operation there. And I need to find a new place.
Well, I understood that you were going to be part of a new building.
I will be, but I'm talking about
workshop and
immediately.
Yeah. Oh, immediately.
I need a couple thousand square feet. Right this minute, I've probably only got a few giveaway bikes, kids' bikes, and maybe 2 dozen. But I've got at least 50 nice bikes that need to be marketed and sold.
So, how many square footage do you think you would need?
2,000.
2,000 square feet. Okay.
About the size of a small house.
Can some of that be outside, or is it all got to be inside?
Well, what we do here...
Because next I was going to ask you out there, maybe you can put the word out.
No, this needs to be indoors. But first of all, bikes are not meant to be stored outdoors.
Oh, ever?
They rot.
I understand in the rain and things like that.
The sun is everything.
Okay.
Because
I see them walk up everywhere,
The tires rot, the seats rot, that kind of stuff. And what I want to make sure is that the recipients get a safe bike in good condition.
That's great to hear.
I'm not real hoot-to-do about paint jobs, but I want the brakes to work. I want the tires to hold air.
Yeah.
I want the gears to that kind of stuff. That's my objective. And
it's a good one.
That's what I intend to do, and I would appreciate anybody offering me some space. That's what I need right away.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you happen to know of a building, maybe you work next in a warehouse and there's
storefront, doesn't matter,
something like that, and you know that's never being used, and it could go to a really good cause. We give a lot of bikes to children. We give bikes to adults too that get around. May not have a driver's license, may not have the money for a car, whatever. It takes sometimes. If they don't have a car, you know how hard it is to get to a laundromat, to get to the grocery store, and all that.
On a bike, it used to be 5 things. Now you need 4 things because you can get buses are free.
Buses are free,
but you still need a bicycle and an ID card and an address and some kind of phone. Yeah. There's all kinds of places that'll get you a phone. The ID card is up to them, but I do bicycles, and that's all I can do to help them. There's lots of
bike expands your day-to-day area that you would travel in.
Bike and bus you can get pretty much anywhere. Right. Sure. So
and buses, you can put your bike on the bus.
You betcha.
So there you go. You can go anywhere on the bike.
Already?
Yeah.
So the only other thing that I need help with is locks.
Oh.
The unfortunate reality here is that bicycles are frequently stolen. And so my recommendations to bike drivers is 2 locks and take the seat with you.
Take the seat. Because I know I've seen the 2 tires. They'll take the front tire off, put it with the back, everything but the seat. And then they come back and the seat's gone.
If somebody wants to steal your bike, they will.
Sure, they can lift it all up.
But
maybe,
if you make it hard for them, they'll steal somebody else's bike.
Yeah.
So I think that's all I've got to share.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much. And we will.